Hello! How is everybody doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. We're here to show you another tutorial design with Glitz crystals. How excited are you? We're gonna give it just a few minutes like we do at the beginning of every video, just so we can have a few more people show up before we start showing what we're gonna be working on. We have a bunch of really nice mixed bags that I'm gonna show you. I know last tutorial, that's what we talked about we were gonna work on this time. I'm really excited because there's so much you can do. So I showed you what nail we're gonna be working on. That's actually in the C and D color, electric orange. And then I will let you guys glance at these for a little while we wait for some people to show up. So you can see we can do so much with our mixed bags. Like if you have some of the ones where you have opal inside, you can do something like this. And some of these beautiful crystals here that have some metal fixtures on them are actually in one of our mixed bags. I think Neptune is the bag. Let me show you guys. So this is the one we're gonna be working with. This is Jupiter. This is what I'm gonna be showing you guys today. I'm gonna open it up and show you how you can use the pieces that are inside of here, because every mixed bag is gonna be different because it's a mixed bag. So it's like a surprise every time. You never know what you're gonna get in there, right? So that's what we're gonna be working with. That's Jupiter. I'm gonna show you, this is Mars. You can see we have all red and black crystals in here. We have some actual like real stones. And this is our Neptune bag. If you guys can see how beautiful some of these fixtures are in here. Some of these crystals. We have real quartz and amethyst in there. I don't know if you guys are like me and you like crystals and rocks and geodes. I really love all of that stuff. It's kind of neat the way that all of these little bags are named after different planets. This is Mercury here. And like I said, every bag is different. This has some peridot in it, some turquoise. This is Pluto. You can see there's a bunch of stuff in here that you can play with. Little hangers. Those are perfect if you have some charms. You want to hang some charms on there. And then this is our Venus bag. And as you can see, what I was talking about earlier, see one of these little beautiful crystals in there that has little metal fixtures on it. And like I said, every single one of these bags is gonna be different. These are $15.99. I'm sorry, $14.99, $15. You can do a bunch of nails with these too. You can do several sets. Especially if you have a client that just wants something a little more simple. Hello, Miss Beauty, how are you? We're just gonna finish giving everyone a little glance at some of these mixed bags that we have before we get started, showing you guys a tutorial on how to use one. So again, this is our Mars bag. You can see like some garnet in there. Some really beautiful stuff in here. And then here is our Neptune bag. The amethyst and the rose quartz. You guys, I'm a February baby, so amethyst is my jam. And this is the bag we're gonna be using. This is our Jupiter. Let's see if I can get that beautiful crystal to be knocked down. There we go. But you guys can see everything that's in here. This is what we're gonna be using. I'm gonna show you a really simplistic design that looks like it's really complicated. And it really isn't. Here's some of our pre-made designs. We were messing around with all of this earlier. today we were just really excited. And then here, and we've been using matte polish in the background because we really like the way that it pairs with some of our opal. And I kind of like matte for fall. I don't know about you guys, but to me, matte is a really good way to dress up your fall nails. And then as always, we're also going to be filling in with our Jenny Live kit. And this has your 8 crystals in different shapes. You have 12 in each one. And then you're gonna get your SS 4, 6, 8, and 10. And I'm gonna be filling in around the areas with some of these SS 4, 6, 8, and 10. And actually some of the shapes that are in my kit are in the mixed bags. So you'll get to see how we pair a lot of that stuff together. And with your Jenny Live kit, you're gonna get your crystal picker, which I use all the time. It's super helpful. You're also going to get your Glitz glue gel pot, which we use to adhere all of our crystals to the nail. This is something you use in every single application. You're also going to get your 2 triangle trays and your scoop. And these are really useful. I don't know if you can see, I have 2 trays here set up for me in order to be able to do a little bit of our design. I have some of our metal beads and some of our metal fixtures here. And that's what I'm gonna be using to fill in around all of my Jenny Live crystals and all of my mixed bag. And then as always, I also like to mention that Glitz Glue Gel Precision Pen is something that I'm always going to use in every application. It does not come with the kit, but it is something that I think is an essential, something that you guys are definitely wanting to check out and pick up. All right, so I'm gonna give it just a few more seconds and then I'm going to get started. We're gonna be using this beautiful color again from C&D Shellac Luxe, and this is in the color Electric Orange. That was a tongue twister. So how are all of you doing? Are you having a good Friday? I hope so. I've been having a great Friday. I'm really excited to share this with you. Plus, also, I really love to decorate nails, so this is always really fun for me. All right, so I'm going to get out my Glitz Glue Gel, like I always do when I'm gonna be adhering any crystals to the nail. Because honestly, I don't know if you've ever used our product before, if you only watched me do it, but you really need to experience this for yourself, just so that you can see how long our wear time is for your crystals to stay on. And like normal, I've got a bit right here on my brush. Let me show you just how much so you can see that. And I'm going to apply this more to the center of the nail where I'm going to be adhering most of my crystals, but I'm also going to apply this anywhere that I think that I'm going to be putting any crystals at all. So I'm probably going to be doing more of like a triangular design. I don't think I need to cover the whole entire nail for this, but I'm going to give it a generous tapping here just to make sure that I think everything is nice and evenly spaced out. I'm not trying to have any lumps or bumps here, but you also don't want anything to sink down too far. If you have a little more on your brush than you want, that's okay. You can always take that excess off, go to the edge of your pot and wipe your brush just like that. So let me just move this a little bit further down, and I think I am happy with the way that I've put this on. So we're going to open up our mixed bag and take a look at what's inside of there. Right. I have an empty tray. So you guys are watching me open this. So I haven't pre-prepared any of these crystals. They're all gonna be directly from the bag, just like you're gonna get them. And I'm gonna use one of my triangle trays here, and that's where I'm gonna put all of these into there, just because it's gonna be a lot easier for me to get it back into the bag if we do it that way. Taking my staple out. I don't wanna put a big hole in my bag. All right, so just like so. And you can see, look, this filled up the whole tray. There's still more in there. Oop. There we go. Look at all of these crystals in here, you guys. Look at how much you get in that one bag. And there's so, I'm not gonna be able to use all of this in one sitting. There's just, you just can't. This is something you're gonna do on multiple clients. I'm sorry, I have a little, there we go. So as you can see, we have a lot of stuff in here to play with. We can use our teardrop shape, we can use our raindrop shape, we can use our little moon crystals, we can use some of our stones, we can use any of these skeleton little guys here, see our little skulls. So I don't know, maybe I might do a skull in the center here, because I think they're kind of fun to work with, and you can place a lot of stuff around them. I think it would look really beautiful. So let's get a skull. Plus, like I said, I'm really ready for Halloween. And I'm going to place this right on there in the center. Just like that. You guys can see him. His cute little smile. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick some crystals that I think are really like gonna be complementary to this, so that I can do it in almost a V shape from the top to the bottom, just like we talked about earlier. So I'm gonna find some, let's see. Let's do, ooh, I really like this color here. We're gonna put this right on top of his head. You guys see that? And then I'm gonna create a V shape going down here this way. So I think what I wanna do is I'm gonna take, I really like to use these neat little metal fixtures. I just think they are so cute when you use them in a design. I've got to find something that's gonna work here. We could just do this here. What do you guys think about that? And we can fill that in. The thing I like about frames is it's so easy when you use a frame to get your shape nice and pointed, have all your crystals really uniform. And remember, we always want to make sure that they're touching each other, because that's how they're going to stick better on the nail, because they're going to be adhered to each other and not just to the nail. Good. Straight on there. Maybe move it just a little bit more. There we go. I think that's better. So what I'm gonna do now is I kind of want to put something right up here in his little cheeks, just to fill that space in. I have some beautiful crystals right here. There we go. And all of this so far that I've used, except for my nice little cute little triangle frame there, so far has all been out of the mixed bag. I haven't used any of my crystals from my Jenny kit yet, but I will. There we go, perfect. Look at that, so pretty. It's so sparkling, you guys. Okay, now I think I am going to go in and I'm going to go around here and kind of go back down, and I'm going to use some of my SS 3, 4, 6, 8. Thank you. Isn't that little guy cute, you guys?
You can show that one a little bit, because I think it's too
There? Yeah, better. There we go.
So what number are you? 4?
Yes, please. So here, I'm going to use some 4. I'm going to go in and around. And I'm just going to kind of frame this guy a little bit. If you don't think that you have enough of your glue gel here, you can always go back in if you need to. How are you guys doing today? Let us know. We love visiting with you. Oh. Definitely don't want to put the crystal on backwards like I just did. Make sure that you're paying attention, because you do not want to get any of your Glitz glue gel on the top of your crystals. We want to make sure that they are staying shiny. Look at that. It almost has like a little headdress on. There we go. See that? And make sure that you're getting all your crystals nice and tight together. You want to make sure. There we go. You want them all to touch each other like they're best friends hanging out. There we go. Perfect. Now that I've got all that situated how I want it, I'm good with all these little crystals filling in all the space around him. I'm going to take my beads, my metal beads. Here, I'll show you my little tray. And I'm going to pick up my little beads, and I'm going to put 1 to 2 beads either in the center. Ooh, yeah, let's do it in the center. We're going to take 1 bead, we're going to go right in the center between the top of each one of these little crystals that we just placed there. There we go. We're going to fill this out just a little bit more. If If you want to do more than what I'm doing, go for it. Because your imagination is your best friend. I'm gonna line, I really think that looks cool. I'm gonna line my frame with more beads. Also, I wanna do like 3 beads at the top of this. No, I know what I wanna do. We have, yeah, let me put that there. Perfect. So we have these really neat little triangular arrow pieces. Let me see if I can find one. You know what? I can't find one, but we can do this. Just like that. Do one on this side here. Ooh, stay. There we go. Is that one too long, maybe? No, they're good. Just like that. Nope. No, I don't like it. That's the cool thing about this is you can always take stuff off, start over, do something a little different.
It's not a queen.
It does kind of look like a queen. Like a little queen with her headdress on. What else do we have here? Kind of maybe just leave it and go back around the bottom here with all these beads. Finish placing these here. There we go. I think that's going to turn out looking really cool. Can you guys see it? Yeah, there we go. She does look like a queen. So another cool thing about these is sometimes you can pick up like 2 or 3 at a time. See how I have some on the end right there? There we go. And you can place 2 at a time. There we go. You guys are gonna get the hang of doing this, where you're gonna be a lot quicker. What should we put in the center of this triangle? So we have so much that we can do here. Let's do one more right in the bottom of that. Ooh, let's do it like this. There we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. You guys, I really like that she has like a headdress on. I'm gonna finish placing all my little beads around the edge of the top of her headdress here. Are you guys ready for Halloween? Because I am. Especially after this design. This is gonna be so cool when we're done. Let me see. There we go. So my crystals are trying to move around. So make sure that you're using this tip here so that you can keep that from happening. There we go. I think what's happening here is a little bit of my skull is lifted up. There we go. I'm just gonna move that bad boy around a little bit so that I can make sure that nothing is underneath her. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even in the camera. So thank you very much, Alyssa. This is actually a frame, one of many that we sell. You should check out Glitz Crystals. I'm sorry, glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. I'm so used to calling them Glitz Crystals, so I just went straight there. And you're gonna see on our website, there's actually a lot of stuff for you to look at. There's gonna be all the different types of the crystals that we sell, as well as you're gonna get a variety of fixtures, beads, the mixed bags that we're using today. If I've got to move some crystals out of the way, I will. There we go. And I think, let me see here. You can always, because I'm using like a practice nail, can always move stuff around here. There we go. And I don't want to get too close because, as you could see earlier, my skull and my crystals are trying to hide under each other. So just be a little more careful than I'm being. There we go. And I'm going to put my crystals and my beads, there we go. Put my beads right in the middle of my crystals here.
Miss Alisa says, like the skull crystal.
Thank you.
Is the triangles all in one piece? Did you make it with the chain pieces, or is the triangle is a one piece?
That's actually our fixture. It's like a little frame, and we have quite a few of them. Not just this one shape. We have like some heart frames. We also have these neat little, if you can see that there. Hello, my forehead. There we go. Actually, this will help. There we go. And then I'll show you this neat little tray that I have here. And you can buy this actually in one of our crystal pots. And it comes with a bunch of these different little fixtures. And there was that triangle frame was inside of this. I don't know. We have that on the website, don't we, Nancy?
Mm-hmm. I think we do have
Yeah, I think we do.
And the frame, look for the silvers and gold frame.
Yeah. Silver and gold frame, says Nancy.
We leave it under the categories is exotic designs.
Oh, there we go. Exotic designs, she's saying. Okay, so I'm going to be trying to fix this again because my crystals do not agree with me today. I think we'll have to do it like this. We'll move our big ones down a little.
It looks good.
Actually, it looks good, yeah. I just don't want them to go underneath my skull. Here. Whoop. So as you can see here, I'm keeping them from going underneath. So we'll move these out just a little bit more so that they will be nice like that. There we go. And make sure centered. Good, I like this way better. So now we have these here. We'll put something in the center right here. And I'm going to put one more crystal under his cheek here. So the way we have it on the other side. You want to be nice and uniform when we're going to be doing something like that. If you're going to be doing your circle, you want to make sure your circle is all the way the same all the way around. It's going to look a lot more uniform that way. So here in the center, we need to do something. We have a lot of things to play with. So let me find something good. I mean, maybe we can do...
Get the shape. That's cool.
Here. We will put this on top of our frame.
That looks cool.
I like that.
Can you, Jenny, can you put it closer to the screen for a minute? There you go. Turn it around.
There we are. How beautiful is that? A little scary, but elegant scary. So beautiful. And we're not done. I still want to keep going. I'm not done yet. Let's do more. We'll do a little more. See, we can keep playing. That's fun thing about this. You can always keep playing. You don't have to stop there. You can keep going. Maybe we can do here. We did. I don't know. Let's put one in the center here. I think he has a little bow tie. My gosh, you guys. I don't know how we do this every time we hang out, but you always give me such good inspiration. And I really love the matte top coat with the crystals. It really makes it stand out so much. I really love it. Should we do something on the top of this little here? Yeah, we should. So, because I don't have enough Glitz glue gel there, I'm going to take my pot. I'm going to take a little bit on the edge of my brush am going to just barely tap that area so that I don't disturb anything else. You can see me. Just right there. Bam, little dot. Oh, very good idea, Alyssa. Let's outline the whole nail too. That's a good idea. I like to do that. So for those of you who have a client who wants something a little more simple, maybe some intricate design, you can do something like this. You want to go crazy, you outline the nail. So let me get my picker, right here, holding it. I'm going to do 3 dots at the top. Here. And one more. And then we'll outline it. And we're probably going to outline with our SS3 because we did our skull with our SS4. I think SS3 would look really pretty. Okay, push this just a little bit more aligned in the center here. There we go. All right, bring it closer so you can see.
That is really good.
It looks so awesome, you guys. Thank you for all of your help. I don't think we could do this without you. Okay, now let's outline the whole edge here. So, since we don't have any crystal, any glue gel around our edge here, we're gonna add some. So, taking my brush, going around the edge of the nail. And you don't have to do it obviously that thick. There we go. And all I'm doing is going around the edge of the nail. Here. Thank you for all of your suggestions, you guys. We are live on Facebook as well as Instagram right now, so we're having to show 2 camera angles. So just be patient with us. And then I will show you how to fill all of this in and go around the edges with our Glitz Glue Gel pen and then refill it so that it will be nice and beautiful and matte. Okay, so all around every edge with the Glitz Glue Gel. If you think it's too thick, which I'm saying maybe this edge here is too thick, just go back with your brush and pick up your excess. See that there? I have all my excess back on my brush. Same thing, go back to your pot. You can save all that glue gel, go on the edge. If you guys would like to see, I'm putting my brushes on something that we have for sale on our website, which is this beautiful little brush holder here. It's really useful. You can put a lot of your little crystals in the bottom of it. Has like 2 little trays and you can put them there. And it actually ends up being a huge time saver, especially if you only bought 1 kit or you only got yourself 2 of your trays. So you won't have to have a whole bunch of them. You'll have your brush holder and it will give you some space to put everything down. Okay, so now we're gonna go around the edges with our SS3. And I wanna do the smaller because I think it ends up looking really beautiful and framing the nail in a way where we're not taking too much attention away from the center. Because that's where all of our hard work was, right? This is just like Alyssa said we're just framing. There we go. Good. Make sure your crystals are onto the edge, but you don't want them to be too close to the edge. You want to be able to go around because you don't want any catching, right? You don't want that to be all in the cuticle of your client. You want to make sure that that's nice, because otherwise they're going to have issues, and I promise you they will say something about it being in their hair. So see how I left a little bit at the edge here. There we go. And we just keep putting all our little pieces, all of our beautiful crystals. You can see I'm readjusting almost every single one as we go around the edge here, because you want to make sure that they're tight together, right? Ooh, even if we only did the top, like around the top of it, it would still be so pretty. I'm gonna go around the hole, but I'm just showing you. Even if all you wanted to do was go around the top edge of the cuticle, it looks so pretty. Remember earlier we were talking about doing 2 at once? If you get good at it, you can put 2 at once. It will save you a little bit of time. You'll learn how to pick them up like that. But you want to make sure that you're not getting any of the Glitz glue gel or top coat, nothing on top of your crystal. You want it to stay nice and shiny. See, because this skull would not be as reflective, would it, if I had put gel over the top of him.
Try without this one. It's so sparkle, that's why.
I know, it's so beautiful.
So sparkles, it reflects.
Alright, so I'm trying 2 at a time here. Oh, 1 fell. That's okay. Boop. I already picked it back up. Remember too, like we said a second ago, make sure when you're doing this, you're replacing them all so that they will be nice and stuck together, because that's how you keep them to stay on the nail. The more that they stick to each other, the more they will stay on the nail. And make sure you're not getting any glue gel on the tip of your crystal picker. You'll be getting glue gel all over your crystals. So when you're doing that, you need to be using this end here to move stuff around. And I'm making sure not too close to the edge. You want it at the edge, but you don't want it to be overlapping the edge. You don't want it to be so close to the edge that you can feel roughness. You want it to be something where you know your client is not going to be getting her hair in them. And you can see when you're moving stuff, you'll be able to tell right away if it's not straight. You're gonna look at it, you're gonna see it. There we go. Right now, the size that I'm using is SS3. As you can see, I have a bunch of different sizes here. I have SS4 around my skull. Then I have SS8s. No, SS10, I'm sorry. SS10, SS4, SS3. And then I also have our teardrop and our crystal skull. And we're using our mixed bag. In order to create this look, as well as my Jenny Live kit. And with your Jenny Live kit, you're gonna get your crystal picker, which we've been using. You're gonna get a pot of the Glitz glue gel, which I've also been using to adhere all of our crystals to the nail. You're also going to get SS4, 6, 8, 10, as well as 8 customized shapes that are specifically done in the Jenny Live kit. And make sure that you're using your code JennyW so that you can get 10% off of your order, guys. You want to make sure that you're doing that because you're going to get a good discount. Oh, so beautiful. And obviously this is going to take a little longer. When you're doing a longer nail like this and you're framing it, it's going to take a little longer. That's why if you can get used to doing those 2 at a time, it's going to be a lot easier for you. So you just have to make sure that when you're putting them on though, like I said, you're not getting any of the glue gel on the top of your crystal. I'm going to make sure that you're applying it so that the back is what's touching the glue gel and not the sides or the top. And 2 at a time is going to be the quickest way to do this. So once you can figure that out, it's going to go by a lot faster. You can always reposition them using this end. Use this end. Because you want to make sure that you're not getting any glue gel or any top coat, nothing like that on the end of your wax picker. So you're going to have to clean it off really frequently. You shouldn't have to do that. Oh my gosh, look at how sparkling this is. Ah, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I can't wait until we're all the way done with this. This is gonna be so amazing.
Just turn it on.
There we go. So like I said, we are doing live on 2 different phones here. So when you see me turn the nail around a little bit like this, I'm also trying to show all of our friends on Facebook. So we're doing Instagram and Facebook Live today. So make sure you check out everything that has to do with Glitz. If you don't follow us on Facebook, check us out. Give us a like and a follow. Because we're always sharing to Facebook. We're trying to always share to Instagram as well. Instagram Live is a little bit different, so we're trying to get used to it. Look. Oh my gosh. You guys. So again, make sure that you're applying always the back and not the top like I just did with this one. Because otherwise your crystals will not be as shiny. I promise you, they will end up looking dull. They'll end up looking covered up. They do not have to be covered up in order for them to stay on to the nail. If you're using Glitz glue gel, all you have to do is use our Glitz glue gel pen and go around those edges, and I will show you how to do that in our video today. So stay watching so that you can see that technique, okay? And 2 at a time. Boop. Are you guys enjoying your weekend? I know summer is almost over. For some of you, maybe school's already started. For some moms, I'm sure that's a blessing. Or curse, depending on how much you love your children. Just kidding. I know it's a blessing, it's fine. All right. We are halfway done here. Should we? That's something we can think about doing in the future. Maybe on one of our future videos. That's a really good idea, Alyssa. Thank you. We will talk about that. We're almost done with this. It looks so beautiful. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a nerd and I play World of Warcraft. And the new expansion that just came out has this place called Zoldazar. And I'm totally getting that kind of a vibe with this. I feel it. This looks so beautiful. You know, something else we can do here too. I'm gonna do it. I'll show you. I'm gonna use some of our metal fixtures here. We're gonna do like this at the tip. I think that looks cool. When you do something like this, it also will save a little bit of your time for doing this. These ones, it's okay to get some glue gel on top of it. It's not gonna ruin anything because it's metal. So the fixture is not the same as the crystal where you're going to ruin the shine of it. There we go. That's cool. I really appreciate all of you giving me such good ideas today. Stopping by and talking with us. Visiting with us on this Friday evening. Hopefully some of you are getting home from work, enjoying a nice dinner or a glass of wine while you watch with us. This is gonna turn out so cool. Look at this. What a good idea.
It looks so beautiful in person.
It was worth it.
That's perfect for the fall.
This color is so gorgeous. What is this color again? Electric orange. Yeah. Electric orange. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful color. I really love it, especially with the matte on it. It's a very good fall color. There we go. 2 at a time. Look at that, guys. I'm getting better at it. See, look, you're watching me learn a new technique on video while I share it with you guys. 2 at a time. Just like that. These ones are small enough that you can do that. I don't think every single crystal you're going to be able to do that with because they might be too big to pick up. But same thing, make sure you're keeping them away from the side too much. You do not want them to be catching on anything.
That looks so much better.
There we go. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. We have a little bit of space here. Let's just keep pushing them up and together. There we go. We're almost done here, guys. So while I'm finishing up with this, I want to run through with you one more time. This is our crystal mixed bag. In which bag was this that we used? I put it down.
Jupiter.
It is Jupiter. That's right. Thank you, Nancy. So this is the mixed bag Jupiter, which we used the skull out of, and we used a bunch of our bigger crystals. I think the only ones that I've used out of my kit are actually this SS4 that went around the top here. So I'm trying to use all out of the mixed bag as well as some of the things that we carry in our shop. So all of our meta fixtures you can find on our website, Glitz, Crystals, Accessories, and Such.com. Let's see here. There we go. Nice. Good. Good. Same thing. Make sure it's not too much on the sides here, guys. You don't want that catching in someone's hair. Perfect. Okay. Move that a little closer. All right. So close. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
It looks so good. I really love this orange color too. Thank you. This orange color. This is like burnt orange or something. I don't know. It's really pretty. It reminds me not even of a pumpkin, but like in school when you would like draw pumpkins, you know, you would try to pick that really bright orange. So your pumpkin would look really fluorescent. Remember using highlighters? You guys remember using highlighters to color and everything? Maybe that's just me and I'm old. One last crystal here. And then I'm going to move everything around so that my frame will be nice and we don't have to worry about it being too much on this side or off the edge of the nail. Same thing, I'm making sure everything is good. Look at that. Are you guys happy with it?
Love it.
I like doing the metal at the tip here. It gives it like that pointed toe, like the pointed toe shoes when they have like the metal at the top. You know what I'm talking about? Here we go. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in the light and then I'm gonna give you guys a quick view at everything that we've used today, as well as some of our other mixed bags, and I'm gonna get one more look for you at the Jenny Live kit, okay? So I'm gonna put this in the lamp for 60 seconds, And then after that, I'm gonna show you some things, and then I will show you how to use the Glitz glue gel pen, okay? So I will be right back, just really quick. I'm gonna pop this in the lamp. Okay, and you always wanna make sure that you do not have anything, well, what do we do here? Shit. Don't want to have anything near your lamp. You want to make sure that you are not curing your brushes because they're important. They costed money. You spent time making that money to get them. Make sure that you're taking time to make sure that you're keeping them nice. All I'm doing here is I'm just cleaning up my mess a little bit. All right, so now that I have put this in the lamp, I'm gonna show you.
Let's see if this one might be into it.
We're going to show you, we get the crystal picker with your Jenny Live kit, which is what I've been using this entire video. You're also going to get your glue gel pot here. You're also going to get your 2 triangle trays here and your scoop. And you're also going to get this entire kit right here. Let me show you. I'm trying to be very careful so I do not spill it. We would not want that. So everything that comes in this kit, and I will show you. This is your SS4, your SS6, 8, and 10. You're going to get your 8 different shapes, and 12 crystals come in each one of these little pots here. So you get all of this. You're going to get your crystal picker. You're going to get your 2 triangle trays and your scoop. And you're also going to get your glue gel pot. Thank you. So here's our glue gel pot here. Here's our crystal picker here. Sorry, my nail's going through my glove. So professional, am I right? And then we are also going to show you, these are your little triangle trays here with your scoop. Thank you, Nancy. Get a new glove on. So make sure that when you're going to glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com that you are using your Jenny W kit code, which is going to be Jenny W. And you're going to get 10% off of everything in your order when you do that. So you definitely want to not forget to put that code in. All right. So now that this has completely cured, I'm going to show you. Look at what we did, you guys. So beautiful. Look at this. If you're just joining us, we used one of our mixed bags, Jupiter, in order to create this look, as well as some of our metal fixtures and beads, and some crystals from our Jenny Live kit. And make sure that when you're checking out at glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com that you're using your Jenny W code so that you will get your 10% off of your entire purchase, okay? So now that we've popped this in the lamp, we've done all of our positioning, we've cured it, I'm going to use my Glitz glue gel pen, and I'm going to show you here. This comes with this little tiny needle that goes in the top of your pen here. So I took it out quickly. I'm going to show it to you again. So you're going to remove this just like that, but you're going to keep this. Do not throw it away. You want to keep that because you're always going to put it back into the top of this because you do not want this little hole to close up. Okay, guys? So make sure, let me show our Facebook Live friends. you're keeping this red cap and you're putting it back on the top of this when you're done. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around all of my crystals just so that I can ensure the fact that they're not going to come off of my client, because we wanna make sure that the money that they spent was worth it. And that's how we keep them coming back, right guys? So all you're gonna do is you're gonna use the tip of this needle. You barely have to put any pressure. You do not have to press too hard, because I promise you it's going to come out nice and fluid. And just go around every little edge here and make sure that nothing has any space. You wanna fill up every little nook and cranny. You wanna go around all these little edges, even in here, underneath our crystal. We want to make sure we're filling up all that space there, because that's how we keep things from catching, okay? Look at that. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and around all the edge here, because I want to make sure that the edge is nice too, because that's how we're gonna keep all those babies from coming off. So you just go around all the little edge. Do not go on top of them, just go around them. The Glitz Glue Gel Precision Pen will fill all that up for you, so you don't have to go right on top of them. You just wanna go around. And I'm even gonna do that on the outside here. I'm gonna go all around the edge of the nail here as well. Same reason, you want to make sure everything is secure in there. So same thing, gonna go all around the edge here. Like I said, you do not have to squeeze very hard, because it is going to come out. And we've got so much going on here. I don't know if I want to go back in with the mat, because it might be kind of hard to get that nice and fluid without it looking like it's gonna be a little lumpy. There we go. All right, guys. So I've gone around all the edges here. I'm just gonna bring it a little closer to my face, since it's kind of hard for me to see from the phone. And I'm just gonna make sure that there's no bubbles. Like, look here. I don't know if you guys can see this little bubble here on the side, and all I'm gonna do is take my needle and I'm gonna get rid of that. See? Boop, it's gone. All gone, no more bubble. So you just wanna make sure that there's nothing like that, and that everything is nice and level. You don't wanna have anything that's gonna be raised up too much. And then I am gonna show you right on the tip here where this is, I'm going to fill up this little bitty tip here with gel so that it will not catch in my client's hair. Here we go, sorry about that. Here we go. All right. So now that we've done this, I'm gonna pop it back into the lamp for another 60 seconds, guys. Same thing, make sure you move everything away from your lamp. You do not wanna cure your brushes. You do not wanna cure your pen. You do not wanna cure your pot of glue gel. You will cry. And just make sure everything is out of the way of that. And while we're waiting, again, one more time, this is your Glitz Jenny W kit. This comes with your 8 customized shape. You're gonna get your SS4, 6, 8, and 10. You're also going to get your crystal picker, which we've been using the entire video, which, I mean, honestly, it's worth it. So this is the end that you're gonna be moving all of your crystals around with. This is the end you're gonna be picking up all of your crystals with. You're also going to get your Glitz Glue Gel pot here, as well as your 2 triangle trays, which we've also been using the entire video, as well as your scoop. And I'm telling you, this is really good. I'll show you here. you'll be able to scoop up anything that's in here without having to use your nail. You're just gonna be able to grab it. Like even if you only need a few, or maybe you need a whole bunch of them, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to do that than it is for you to try and get like a nail tip or like whatever you've been using. I promise you this is so much easier. And all of that's gonna come, oh yeah, there you go. Show them how beautiful. It's so reflective, you guys. The quality of these crystals is really amazing. I'm very, very, very proud to say that I get to wear these on my nails. And there's so much that you can do with them. Like something we want to show you in the future is we do a lot of our 3D flowers, and we incorporate our Glitz crystals in our 3D flowers. So we have a little pre-made here that I'll sneak peek for you. You can see this. And all we've done here is we've used our 3D flowers, we've used our Glitz glue gel, and we've adhered some of our crystals into the center and around our flowers to enhance them. So this is a way that you can give a little bit of something to your clients without having to cover the entire nail with your crystals, but still give them that luxurious feel. And then here's some of our other mixed bags. So this is our Neptune here. Comes with some rose quartz, some amethyst, as well as what seems to be almost like a pink turquoise. And then you're gonna get a bunch of different stone sizes in there as well. It's not just gonna be like your SS8. It's gonna be like your 4, your 6, your 10. You're gonna get some little teardrop shapes in there. This is our Mars mixed bag here. And here you're gonna get some garnet. There's also some other semi-precious stones, as well as some silver. I don't know if you can see some silver crystals in there. And then here is our Mercury. And this has a skull in it like we were using today. And we used the Jupiter bag. So I can show you what the Jupiter mixed bag has in it after I'm done showing you the rest of these, because I have it in a little triangle tray. And this is going to be our Pluto. There's so much, look at this. There's like a little piece of like what looks to be like shell or abalone in there. And then we also have the Venus bag. So Pluto and Venus. And as you can see in our Venus bag, we also have more metal fixtures. We have some blue crystals in here. We have some turquoise pieces. It almost looks like a spider. You could use that for Halloween. These are so beautiful. And then here is our Jupiter mixed bag. And as you can see in this triangle tray, you get a lot in there. You're gonna be able to do quite a few clients with this bag. There's a bunch of natural stones in here. There are some rings. I really love these little moon pieces. These are probably one of my favorite things to do. Maybe if we do another mixed bag closer to Halloween, I'll show you how to do our wand, which we've talked about before in one of our past tutorials. And then I'd also like to share with you, we also have beautiful dragon scale kit. That also comes with your crystal picker. It comes with your triangle trays. It's gonna come with one pot of your Glitz glue gel. And you're going to get so many different colors of our dragon scale glitter.
Oh, the glitter.
So Nancy's gonna get here we go. She's gonna get me a nail where I can show you our dragon scale. So here is some of our dragon scale nails. You can see them here. And like I said, we have a variety of colors for those. This is something that you can use for Halloween, something that you can use if you're gonna do mermaid nails. I think Game of Thrones is coming out soon, but their newest season, that's something that you can do if you're gonna have like a Game of Thrones party. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with our dragon scale kit. And she actually brought it out for me to show you. So here are all the colors you're gonna get in that kit. There's quite a few in there. Was it 18?
12 colors.
12 colors, I'm sorry. But look at that. And they even, some of them are in their own ombre arrangement so that you can kind of get an idea, of what you'd like to pair together. Maybe you're not so good at color coordination. It's so beautiful, you guys. It's really worth it if you want to have something a little more unique to offer your clients. Something that not everyone is gonna have out right now. And then here are some different looks with other mixed bags like we talked about earlier. We were talking about, what is it, the Mars bag and the Pluto bag. Both come with these little cabochons. You can see that she's used that in order to create some of these looks here. And then I'd also like to introduce to you some of our other crystals that we have, our opal crystal line. And I don't know if any of you have checked this out before or not, but this is the white. We also have pink, blue, and green, and they're all so beautiful. That's something else that maybe we can incorporate in another Halloween, like when we show you how to do our magic wand. And then one more time, let me show you some other nails we've prepared with some of our Ginny Life kit and our mixed bag together. Beautiful. Oh, and Nancy's also brought out for me to show you some of our opal crystals. So you can get these on our online store, and these are going to be $15, and you're gonna get your 3 different sizes here. And this is really good to just kind of fill in and go around all your different main centerpiece stones and your main centerpiece crystals. So we've done blue, we've done white. Let me show you pink, and then I'll show you the green. And as you can see when you're like looking at these, they're very reflective looking. Very, very sparkling. And then here is our green. And I really like the green because it's almost like an aqua jade color. This is one of my favorites right here. It's really, really fun to do on your mermaid nail, on your ocean themed nails. All right, so completely done curing. Look at this, it's so beautiful, you guys. Now I'm gonna go in the center here with some top coat. Any no wipe top coat is gonna do the trick. And after that, we're gonna cure it and we'll be all done here. So there are 2 options for doing this. And one of the reasons that I talked to you about the Glitz glue gel pen being an essential is because if you do not have a small brush, you will always be able to open up your Glitz glue gel pen and use this brush here. You'll always be able to use that. Now, I actually do have a really nice brush that I'm gonna use, but I did wanna show you guys that you can use this if you don't have one. You don't have to just use the top, like this part. You can always unscrew it and you'll have that brush right there ready to go. So it's a very versatile tool. I really like to use it. Pretty often. In literally every design I do, I use that Glitz glue gel pen. So I've put some top coat here on a foil. And then I'm just going to use my brush and I'm going to go around the edges of that. Thank you. Put some in the center here. And it doesn't have to be super thick. You just want to make sure that you're not covering up any of your crystals. That's one of the reasons you want to use like a finer tipped brush, because you want to make sure that you are having that precision. It's kind of important because you don't want to be covering up your crystals. That's something that we talk about every single tutorial that we do. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm off camera here. But it's important. That's the reason we mention it every time. So now that I've gone around here on this side, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get my other side. I'm going to make sure everything is nice and covered. Without covering your crystal, that's right. Because it's really important that you do not cover up that crystal. Otherwise, they will not be shiny. They will lose all of their shiny. All right, so nice and filled in there. I'm gonna go back up here around the top, and then we'll be all done, all ready to cure. I hope you guys enjoyed doing this tutorial with me. I had so much fun getting all of your feedback. It's always nice to collaborate with people and come up with a really cute, unique design that no one else has done before. And I don't think I need to go around the edge of this at all, because I really did that when I went in with our precision tip, with our Glitz glue gel. So I think this is good. I'm just checking for any bubbles that I might see, because you don't want to have any bubbles for sure. Make sure you're checking all that. I'm just bringing this down a little more. And I think we're good. I think that's good there. I'm really happy with this, you guys. Thank you so much.
It's beautiful.
So I'll bring it up a little closer for all of our Instagram viewers. And then I'm going to show everyone on Facebook. How much do you like that design, guys?
A lot.
A lot.
It looks really nice in person.
It's so cute.
Really pretty and sparkly.
It's so sparkling. And you can see how everything is level now. There's no bumps there. Everything is completely shiny and filled in. And I'm going to pop that in the lamp and make sure, like we talk about every single time, you don't have anything in the way. That's fine. Because you don't want to cure your brush. You don't want to cure your pot. You don't want to, I promise you, you will beat yourself up if you do any of those things. You're going to be like, oh, why did I do that? Jenny told me not to. Here's some other finished looks here with our mixed bags, just in case you guys didn't get to see it before or you're just joining. And I really love using our beads to fill out any design, because it's so easy to add that depth and dimension just with something so simple. So while we wait for that, let me tell you one more time about what we've been using. So we've been using our mixed bag Jupiter, and then with Jupiter I also used some SS3 and SS4. This is your SS6, SS8, and SS10 that comes with your Jenny Live kit. You're also going to get your 8 customized shapes. That comes only in this kit together. And you're also going to get, with this kit, you're going to get your crystal picker, which I've been using the entire video, which has your precision end and your wax picking end. You're also going to get your glue gel pot here. And this is really awesome. This is something that you can definitely travel with. It's great to try it out. You know, honestly though, I really feel like it's this and your Glitz glue gel pen is an essential. And in your kit, you're also going to get your 2 trays and your scoop, which I showed you earlier is really useful for getting all of your crystals into your triangle trays without having to use like a nail tip or your fingernail or something like that. So all of this is gonna come in your Jenny Live kit. Your crystal picker, your 2 trays, your pot of glue gel, and your entire crystal kit here. All right, So we're completely done curing. I'm gonna pull this bad boy out so that you can see him one last time before we quit here. So I'm gonna show once to Instagram, if you guys can check this out. Look at that. I'm really happy we used the triangle. I like this shape. For our Facebook friends here. How do you guys feel about this design? Are you happy with it?
I love it. Just beautiful. Just looks so sparkle.
I love it too. It's so cute. And we filled all the spots in. There's no catching. You want to make sure you're feeling that you know that nothing is going to be catching. Nothing on the sides is going to be catching. Nothing on the top is going to be catching. This is all perfectly uniform. Stuck on there. Nothing's coming off.
So shiny.
I love it. And I want to share with you, so Nancy and I, we got a little bored today. We decided while we were preparing for our video, we were going to do something really fun. Yeah, she's gonna go get hers too. I want to show you, look, we blinged out our pop socket with our Glitz crystals, you guys. Look at this. I went kind of crazy. I did a little 3D flower. After Nancy saw me doing mine, she said, let's do something like this. Look at hers, you guys. It's so beautiful. Is that not amazing? So what we did actually, Nikki, is we used our Glitz glue gel first, and then we went in with our precision glue gel pen around the edges of every crystal, and then we went in with our top coat. So you want to use your top coat last as your sealer and to make sure that everything looks nice and uniform. And you don't want to use your gel top coat to go over the top of your crystals because that will definitely cover up the shine. And in order to do our pop socket, we just buffed the top of our pop socket. We did 2 coats of whatever gel polish you want to use. We did C&D shellac Luxe so that we did not have to use a base coat. That just helps keep the thickness down. And then we used our Glitz glue gel and our Glitz glue gel pen, and we put our crystals all on there. And after that, I think Nancy used matte top coat on hers, and I didn't have to use any top coat on mine because, as you can see, it's completely filled up. I just went a little crazy with mine, yeah. I'm so glad that we get to share all of our little things with you, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'm so happy we get to show you our mixed bag Jupiter. And we have plenty of time for tutorials in the future where we're using other mixed bags, where we're using our opal crystals. Anything that you're curious to see from us, just leave a comment or let us know on our Instagram or our Facebook page, and we would be more than happy to share that with you. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate you all showing up and showing support for Glitz crystals. I would love that, Nikki. I hope you guys have a great Friday. And don't forget, Nikki, to use your Jenny W code so you can get 10% off of your order, okay, sweetie? You guys have a great weekend, and we will see you again on Wednesday. Tuesday. We'll see you again on Tuesday. Yes, everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. It's still hot out there. Enjoy, guys. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.